came out for the old state of Colorado.
What?
The rankings came out.
The what?
Rankings.
The rankings came out first of all in Colorado.
And I've been
He was number 5 out
in
of all of
the
Colorado.
Oh my
Atta
God.
boy.
Holy cow.
And that year, I went to the state tournament for first point ever in my actual to make it that far.
This is his first time ever to make it that far.
I was in the quarterfinal.
He was in the quarterfinals.
And I broke both of my knees
He broke both of his
at
knees
the same time.
at the same time.
Oh
And I don't know what came over me. The doctor wanted me to spray the mask, and I said no. So just take up both of my knees, and I wrestled 2 matches after that.
So he broke both of his knees, and the doctor said throw the match, and he told him no, and he went 2 more matches after that.
And I got 5th place in the state tournament.
Fifth place in the same tournament.
And I wrestled for the last 2 years. I went to college to wrestle.
Outrageous, right?
Yeah.
For a scholarship, right?
Brandon got a scholarship to Regis University for wrestling, and it only lasted 2 years.
They got the program, but before they cut the program out, I had to quit anyway because of my neck. I couldn't take it anymore. So I dropped out of college. I felt sorry for myself. And my life went down here after that. I started hanging out with the wrong people. I started thinking what I never did before. And
Yeah. So, 2 years into the program, they cut it at Regis University, and right before that, he had hurt his neck, and his dad had to pull him from the program. So once he dropped out of college, that's when he got into the bar scene. Okay, so fresh out of college, straight into the bar scene, and I'm talking biker bars, drinking, whatever you can think of. That's just what his life became.
And I hung out with those people for 2 years.
2 years?
He hung out with those people for 2 years.
Then, after my dad died, I started getting on the right track little by little.
After his dad passed away, he started to get on the right track, little by little.
I went back to college. I went to Metro State. And I became an assistant basketball coach for the college.
Yep. So he then started going to Metro and became the assistant basketball coach for the teams at Metro College.
And I did that for 8 years.
8 years.
And my life was kind of good, kind of bad. I messed up like everybody does. But there's one thing, God was always right behind me. And I never been to religion, I believed in it, but I never put my heart in it.
Say that too.
So when he was going through all those times, it was good and it was bad, but he always messed up. But he knew that God was right behind him. And he never really knew about God or had a relationship with him. His heart was never in it, but he just always knew that God was right there behind him.
And I kept on pushing him away.
He kept pushing him away.
I thought I could do it by myself.
You guys got
Then, it would be 7 years ago this year.
since you coached.
No,
Since
I created the team for like a year. I thought I had my life where I wanted it. I didn't want anybody's help. Nothing. I thought I met the right girl. We were talking about getting married. She got pregnant. Then my mom told me, you should get a job or go back to school. So I called Metro. I got back to school.
So he met a female who he thought was the right one, and they wanted to be together, and she got pregnant. So his mom told him either you get a job or you go back to school to support this baby.
So I got back with the basketball team.
So he got back on the basketball team and in school at Metro.
8 months later,
8 months later,
just ready for the baby. This is, I'm not real most people. But I was on the road in the tournament.
so when he was on the road for a tournament,
I got a phone call saying that my daughter passed away.
his daughter passed away before she was born, 8 months into the pregnancy.
And I had everybody around me, so I was okay for a while.
He was with his whole team, so Brandon would always be going on road trips. And this is when he found out, was when he was with his whole team.
And when I got back, that girl presented me for the big time because I was never in Texas.
she blamed you.
Because I was never there.
She blamed Brandon for never being there.
So that was in November. We got almost a month off.
This is 7 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So this is 7 years ago.
And we had a month off. And I was by myself. And I didn't turn the ticket anymore. And I got a GT. And then out with my bicycle pen. And it got so bad that one night I tried to take my life.
So once things started going bad, he started hanging out with the biker guys and drinking. And one night, Brandon tried to take his life with a gun.
And I don't know how or why, but when I woke up, I was in the hospital.
When he woke up, he was in the hospital.
And I was okay. I don't know how, but I was. So I got back on my feet.
So he got back on his feet.
And I started coaching again.
He started to coach again.
Then 4 years ago, I quit to take care of my mom.
So Brandon's mom was legally blind. So Brandon was vision and she was the hands. So 4 years ago, he had to quit coaching again because she got really sick and he had to take care of her.
So I did okay with that for a couple of years. I was working at the bar. I was the manager of security every night, 7 nights a week.
So he was the bouncer, like head bouncer, the manager of all the bouncers at this biker bar. For how long? 2 years? 2 years, 7 days a week.
And I thought he was doing good.
He thought he was doing good.
But I didn't know I was thinking.
He didn't know what he was thinking.
Drinking.
Drinking. Oh, he
Every,
was drinking every day.
every day, all day
All day
long.
long.
And I never thought I was hurting people because I don't like competition.
He never thought he was hurting people because he doesn't like confrontation.
But by doing that, I was pushing people out of my life.
By doing that, he was pushing people out of his life.
And well, and I did that for 2 years and I quit that last year.
Last year, he quit the bar.
There was a big old fire and I got
There was a big fight, a brawl outside, and someone broke Brandon's ribs, and he had to quit.
So I cleaned myself up and killed down on my alcohol. I was doing real good.
So he tried to clean himself up, he tried to slow down on drinking, he was doing really, really well.
Then my mom got real bad and I had to put her in a nursing home. And that killed something inside of me. I was mad at everybody, I was mad at God. I just didn't want anybody around me at all.
So when his mom got really sick, Brandon had to take her to a nursing home, and at that point, that was the only person left in his life. So he was really angry with everybody, and especially angry with God.
And I knew Jessica for a while. Then I met this guy that I thought was my friend.
So Brandon and I have known each other for 2 years. And Brandon met this guy who was from Texas. And this guy was hanging out with Brandon every day, walking with him everywhere, taking him to eat, go do things, just like a friend would. You would think of a normal friend that you have that just hangs out with you all the time, that you're just with all the time. So that's your friend, right? They're doing everything for you. Well, they decided to move in together.
Then we started talking about moving to Texas.
They wanted to move to Texas, and they made arrangements to set up jobs for when they got down there. One was for coaching for Brandon. And they set up jobs, everything was right. They were all packed up, they were ready to move to Texas. And he was coming to pick Brandon up one day.
And he never came.
And he never came.
He took almost everything I owned.
And he took almost everything that Brandon owned. Family portraits, his safe, his security cards, all of his money, everything.
And Jessica and some more of my friends helped me out. They could get me back on the street. And one night, I went to go see Jessica at work. And I was in a good mood. Watching the Nuggets game because I love my Nuggets. I had a couple beers and I went back to my hotel room. And I had a pain in my arm almost all day.
So the day that what had happened was the guy who took all Brandon's things, I knew as well, and he lived in the same apartment complex as me. And the rest of the things that were going in the trash that were Brandon's, I had went and got that night after I got off work. And I went to go visit Brandon at 2 in the morning because I was so excited that I got all of his family portraits and everything that he wanted and all of his Metro stuff, and I just wanted to surprise him with it all. And
I still can't believe how she got in because I was always in the hotel.
So at this point, yeah, Brandon was staying in it's an extended stay hotel because he had nowhere to live. So once at night, it closes at 9 o'clock, you can't get in any door, like none at all, okay? So I was in the parking lot and I prayed to God and I was just like, keep me safe and I know that you know what to do and you always have a plan for me, so get me in the store. And so there was guys in the parking lot that just got off a long day of work. They work in the oil field, and I asked if they could let me in and if they'd seen Brandon around. And they said that they'd seen him around. They didn't know which hotel room he was in. I ended up waiting at the place for, I think, till 3 in the morning looking for Brandon. I just don't know why, but God told me to check if he was okay and just make sure that he was doing okay at 3 in the morning. I don't know why. But at that time, Brandon had chest pains all day, and he had fallen off of his bed and threw up in his sleep and had heart problems. So once I came in the door, he was passed out on the ground and thought he was going to die.
I don't know why, or I don't remember anything, but going to the hospital. And I think I just get scared. Why are you doing here? And she said, I don't know.
So, me and Brandon, although he doesn't remember, I remember very well. The ambulance came and they asked if they wanted to take Brandon to the hospital. And me and Brandon just kind of looked at each other and I don't know if you remember this. And he goes, I'll go if you go. And I'm like, I'll go if you go. And we spent... No,
It was 18.
it was 18 hours
Yeah.
at the hospital together, awake the whole time, laughing. We just started. That's just when our relationship started. Truly, is when Brandon came into my life, and God showed me how much of a great person he was, and just how much of a big influence he could be on everyone else's life with his testimony. And that's why he's sharing this with you guys right now. And he's just such a great person. He's been through so much, and the Lord truly.
And they wanted me to go to the retreat.
Oh,
And
so when Brandon got out of the hospital, I forced him to come to church with me. So, or was it forced? Was it forced? Okay. Thank you. Now you're doing it for God. Okay. So he would come to church. He lives in Aurora now, so I'd go get him. He'd come to church, and then I'd take him home, and that was that. And for me, it's church. It's my everything. It's God. It's my life. And for him, it was, yay, Jess, Barb, Jerry, everybody. Until the men's church retreat came up, which was just a couple weeks ago.
And the night before, I did everything I could to get out of it.
Brandon called me at 2 in the morning? Was it 2 in the morning? 2 in the morning. I had just gotten off work, and he goes, hey, I don't want to go. And I go, what? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't want to go to the church retreat, sorry. And I was like, okay, well, let me call you back in 5 minutes. And so I just thought about it, and I was like, I'm so gonna be the mom right now. I'm gonna make him go. So I called him back and I was like, listen, dude. I was like, you need to go to this church retreat. And I was like, now don't go in expecting big changes or this and that or certain aspects of your life to just blossom and grow. I was like, go in there with an open heart and just see what God is trying to speak to you, because this will be the best weekend of your life. And just don't go in with any expectations. Just see what the Lord has in store for you. And I guess...
It wasn't only the best night of his life, it was the best night of a lot of ours.
Brandon was saved that weekend.
I thought you couldn't.
That's Curtis. That's my stepdad.
I thought you Friday night. And again, I don't get emotional or I have a wall.
So he's not very emotional. He has a wall built up at all times, for sure.
And I got killed for her.
What?
I got killed.
Got an allergy.
What, I didn't
I got
Tears in his eyes.
Tears in his eyes.
Tears
There's
in his eyes.
a little dust in there.
And I said, it's okay to do this. I don't know why, but I'm tired of being alone. I love Jessica so much. I don't want to push her like I do to everybody else.
So Brandon was talking to Curtis and told him that he felt alone and that he loved me so much that he didn't want to push me away.
I put everybody away. Then Saturday, I woke up and I just felt something inside of me
Saturday he woke up and he felt something inside of him.
that I never felt before. And I got the time and I broke down. And I thought, I can't do this anymore by myself. And so these people were help me, they can help me. But the only one that I really need help from is God.
So
He broke down Saturday.
so he broke down the next morning, which was Saturday morning of the church retreat. And he said that, was it Curtis that said that to you, or was it you that realized that?
I did that.
Okay, he realized that the only person that can help him, or,
Please help me, but
Oh,
when I woke up, I just felt better.
okay. So when he woke up that morning, he was just, didn't know how to change things or how to help things or to better relationships unless he started focusing on his with the Lord.
And from that moment on, I changed
From that moment on, he changed.
so much in my life right now. And I'm not perfect. I mess up every day. But I always know there's somebody looking over me. And no matter what I do, you forgive me
Amen.
because I forgive myself.
Did you guys get that?
And I'm going to end it by saying this. This is a coach coming at me.
Say that again?
This is the coach coming in.
I look at life like it's a game. But
So this is the coach side of him speaking. He looks at life like it's a game.
right now, all the young guys in this room, they're going to fall down. They're going to mess up.
All you people in the room are going to fall down, you're going to mess up.
But you know what? Peak you got back up and get back in the game. Because nobody gonna do it for you, but you can enjoy.
Amen.
Jessica, can you tell us a little bit about cerebral palsy? Like what is?
Do you want me to tell you? When Brandon was, when his mother was pregnant with Brandon, she passed away in her sleep when he was still in the womb. And Brandon got cerebral palsy from lack of oxygen when they found her when she woke up. And he was, Flight for Life came down and he was born in a helicopter on the street. Basically, Brandon's body is like deteriorating. It's like an old man. It's hard for him to sit still or to move certain ways. He's just always going, and it's hard for him to relax. So no matter what, there's parts of his body that are always, always tense. And do you have anything to say?
There's two kinds
There's two kinds.
of cerebral palsy. One, the nervous condition, which you can tell that I have.
Was nervous system?
There's two kinds of cerebral palsy. There's one with the nervous system, which is what he has.
But I have both of them.
Both of them.
There's another kind in the muscles that makes the muscles real tight. So if you don't move, exercise, work out, you won't be able to move anymore.
Yeah, so if you have the second kind of cerebral palsy, if you don't move or if you don't work out or if you sleep for more than 12 hours, it's most likely that you probably won't be able to move that way for a while again, or you have to work back on it to get to moving that way.
Is it a form of muscular dystrophy?
No, that's totally different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have any questions for Brandon?
Brandon, you're a brave man. I'll tell you that right now. You know, you give a lot of people inspiration.
Amen.
You know, and, what you've been through, dude, like, it's inspiring, man. You know, with your last thing, you said the coach came out of you, man. I was like, yo, man, this is going to be good. So, I just want to say, hey, man, welcome to the kingdom of God. You know, your brother loves you. And whatever you need, man, I got you, man.
Your family loves you.
Family.
And thanks for putting a smile on everyone's face.
Absolutely, man. Every day.
Has his condition, like when he was younger, was it as bad or has it gotten worse?
My condition, they said that I would never get out of bed. They said I would never walk.
So you're doing way
And I owe it to my dad that pushing. I've been to therapy for 4 days a week, 3 hours a day. And they got me walking with getting back into walking.
Yep, he's walking every day.
It doesn't get worse, but if you sit around and get lazy, it will get worse. And ever since the weekend that we have, I've been thinking about it for a couple of years, and everybody told me that I couldn't do it, it's too old. That's you told me no.
For wrestling?
But
Sorry, guys.
I don't like how it went out.
Oh, so he wants to get back into wrestling.
One more time.
One more time, just to get on the mat. The one more time.
Gary?
He doesn't like the way that he went out.
Heck no! He's a snot at me.
Behind you, Sean. Are you? Go for it.
But
I told him no.
He put you down, I bet.
but
He's got like 300 pounds on you.
but
Oh no, he's just 100.
I've been going to the doctor every week. Getting my neck better. Starting working out little by little. And hopefully by next year I can insert training and go out the way that I want to go out.
So hopefully by next year he'll be walking and he'll be able to move around and he'll be able to do one more wrestling match to do better than the way that he went out a couple 10 years ago. That's his goal.
All right, now let me get some excuses for everybody why we don't do more real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you, Brandon.
Why would you do more?
What an amazing story.